Welcome back to another episode of Taste and See with Dee, where cooking is made easy. Thank you so much for joining me again. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and also like the video. Today I'll be making collard greens, fresh and in the crock pot. Hope you enjoy this video. So the first thing I'm doing here is I'm going through each one of the leaves and I'm making sure that I want to keep it because I'm going to inspect each leaf to make sure whether or not I can just throw it out or keep it. So this one right here, it's not worth keeping, so I just go ahead and throw this one away. And that's what I'll do with every bunch of my greens. All right, so here is another example of a very wilted, very discolored green leaf that I won't even try to cook. I'll just go ahead and throw this away. So as you can see, on this green leaf right here, it's pretty much just the top that's discolored and wilted. And instead of me just going ahead and throwing it all away, I'll just go ahead and tear off the part that is unusable, and then I'll keep the rest of it. So I have inspected all of my greens, and now I'm going to cut off the stem, and then I'm going to also just tear off the green around the rib, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You see that long center? I don't need that. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and tear off the green around it and then get rid of the center because it tends to be tough. So here is the most important part of the green making process. You want to clean your sink out thoroughly and then fill it up with cool water. And the reason why you want to clean it out thoroughly is because remember, you're going to be eating these greens and you don't want to eat anything that is not clean. And that is the main reason why you're cleaning your greens, so you can get all of the grit and grime off of them. So right here, you just see me cleaning my sink, and then now I'm going to fill up the sink with water, and it's just lukewarm water. And then I'm going to immerse my greens in them, and then just move them around in there for the cleaning process. I don't know about you, but have you ever eaten greens that had grit in them and you're like, oh my God, they didn't clean these greens? Well, I'm very serious about cleaning my greens, as you can see, and it's a two-step process for me. First step is me doing this part right here, just immersing them in the water, and then just getting them out. And then the next part is me running each leaf under the water so that it, we won't have any grit or grime on our greens. So the process for cleaning greens generally takes between 5 and 10 minutes, depends on how thorough you are, but just keep in mind that you want to get all of the dirt, all of the bugs, all of the grit, and all of the grime off of the greens. So now that our greens are clean, I'm going to go ahead and chop up parts of this turkey leg. This is a smoked turkey leg. A lot of people just put the whole thing in the crock pot or in their pot, but I don't really need that much meat in mine. So I'll just cut off chunks of it and cut it in cubes, and I'll just use that instead of putting the whole thing in. And also keep in mind that the bone adds a lot of flavor to the dish. So that is another reason why a lot of people put the whole bone in there as opposed to just the pieces that I'm putting in. So either way is good. I'm using chicken stock, so that is going to add flavor to my dish. I'm going to include the recipe in the comment section of the video, but these are all the ingredients that will be in the recipe. We have onions and garlic, of course the turkey legs, we have brown sugar, chicken stock, apple cider vinegar, salt, black pepper, and red pepper flakes. So what I'm doing here is I am just breaking up the collard greens into smaller pieces, smaller bite-sized pieces. And that's what you want to do. You can either break it up with your hand, or you can just fold them up and then cut them up. Okay, so now I can start adding my ingredients to the crock pot. This is the chicken stock. I'll add that first. And then next is the apple cider vinegar. And this is vegetable oil. As you can see, I didn't use a lot of that. I don't like a lot of fat in my greens. And that's onions and garlic. Brown sugar. And that's salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes. And next, all I have to add is just my chopped up or cut up smoked turkey legs. So after I've added everything, I'm just going to give it a quick little stir, and then it'll be ready for me to add in my greens. I'm adding in my greens now. And as you can see, guys, this recipe isn't hard at all. It's pretty simple. It's simple to the point where I don't think I'll ever go and buy canned greens again. Not that there's anything wrong with canned greens. It's just that I've never made collard greens from scratch before, because I always had the option to just get them out of the can. Now, my mother was old school. She would always make hers, you know, from scratch, from garden to kitchen. This has given me the courage to make it now. And also, I like the fact that it is a crock pot recipe, because it makes it simple for people who's working and they don't have time to, you know, be in the kitchen for a long time. So as you can see, these greens look very good, and believe me, they taste as good as they look. My son even co-signed. And I just thank you for watching my video, and please click the like button and also comment and let me know what you think about my video. Until the next video, this has been Dee from Taste and See with Dee. Thanks for watching.